Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Dreamfall Chapters. When we left off last time, we found Fort Hanna, Hannah's little hidey hole here in the fence, which is pretty exciting. We need to go check with her friend now, but first, let's work on collecting information for Baruti. I think we want to go over this way. Okay, let's... get that going. Excellent. Don't mind me, gentlemen. I'm just getting information I'm not supposed to.
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', mag-totin', crow cowboy. Yeah.
Okay. It does seem... Okay, Queenie's barge. I'm a little nervous about accessing this. This might upset her.
There's a hidden access point on Queenie's boat.
We're doing it, though.
That's odd. Who operates their own singularity?
Queenie.
I can't use her singularity to download the data.
Oh.
I won't risk Queenie getting caught up in this.
Well, that's actually a very thoughtful consideration. But it means we gotta keep looking, and I do not remember offhand where the other spot was. But we'll find it.
You're making a smart decision.
But that is an interesting little tidbit there. Queenie's up to something too, huh? Well, we kind of knew that. I mean, she runs the bricks here, so I would be surprised if she didn't get up to any kind of technically illegal activity, you know? Oh, it's the sculpture one. It is, isn't it?
I think those are meant to represent reaching for the sun or maybe playing basketball. One of the two.
Or do I gotta click a different spot? Oh, the sun itself?
There's a wire
Yeah.
access point inside OCG's artificial sun, just like everyone's been saying.
Alright, let's do it.
Last one. I'm getting paranoid about warning signals going off somewhere.
Now I'm
97%,
paranoid.
98. Oh, that's it. That's all of it. Yay, Zoe.
Now let's get out of here.
Oh, shit. It's encrypted.
Well, yeah.
Just like Mira said it would be.
Well, let's go to Mira.
I don't have a choice. I'll have to go back to see Mira.
I'm kind of okay with Mira knowing about it. If Uminska's party is doing something illegal and shady, then the more people who know about it, the better. I wouldn't want to just tell Baruti, because what if Baruti decides, well, I'm okay with this because I still think she's better than the others. I don't know. I think everyone should have as much information as they can before they make their votes. And if Uminska is doing things she shouldn't be, then that's something that they should be aware of. Okay, where am I going? I need to go find the other dragonfly now, and I'm not paying attention. Okay. Up here. So I gotta turn around and then go. But I do kind of, the sun there, everyone's been saying there's a point in it. And then it turns out, yep, there is. With the implication that probably authority has denied, oh no, that's not there. And then, this game does a lot of echoing real life. All these things people say are conspiracy theories, and then you get proof that, nope, everyone was right about that all along. Yeah. Although nothing's gonna be done about any of it. It never is.
You look
Okay.
like you could need some directions, miss.
I'm actually good, Crowboy, but thank you. I mean, I am getting myself lost, but that would happen. Dang it. I needed to go over here. How did I... Okay. I'm in a weird in-between spot. Let's go... Well, we're just gonna keep with it. Because I messed it up badly enough. Alright, that's shut down, so we cannot get downstairs there. That would have been handy. I got soap in my eye like an hour ago and it still stinks. Am I just going in a big circle? No, this is where I messed up. I went upstairs and I didn't need to. Okay, but if we go up here and then down here, this puts us kind of in the right area. Okay. This path. This is the way down, and then, okay. Yeah, because this looks familiar, and unless I'm totally misremembering, it might be. Dang it, I am. I just need to get over here, and I'm doing, okay, but, if we go over here, this is the way, and then, okay, yeah, because this goes to the kind of the main area where there's like the collectives up here. Yeah, there's those protesters there. Yeah, and then that big main building up there. This is where I wanted to be.
The iron sky watches so you don't have to. Help us help you. Stay inside and comply with all I directives without delay.
Excellent. So, all of you, everybody, just don't mind me while I hop on down here.
It's completely stuck.
Except it's the wrong one. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible at this. So, it's this one, isn't it? Okay, well, that's a straight shot down, at least. Other than this blocked off part. We'll sort it out. What's that on the ground? Oh, like a flyer?
The following is a security announcement. All I operatives are authorized to use deadly force. Avoid crowds.
So is he naturally just bigger than all the other guys? Or perhaps unnaturally, enhanced in some way? Or does he have like some kind of exoskeleton on? He's moving slower and he's obviously much heavier than the standard police. Okay, this is where we saw the girl go down in the first place. So she'll be down here, chilling out with her dreamer, which we saw Hannah, it has a bunch of those in her little hidey hole. Alright, you. We need to talk about this photo.
You're friends with Hanna, right?
What?
From the picture, it looks like you're good friends.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just go away.
We'll take a look and then you'll know
Hannah's
what I'm
in
talking
trouble
about.
and I need your help finding her.
I don't know where she is. We're not friends anymore.
What happened?
What happened?
She wanted me to stop using the dream machine. Says it's a sickness, that I'm addicted.
Yep.
We were best friends. More than that. But now, I haven't seen her in ages. The last time we spoke, she was upset and scared.
Why was she scared?
She didn't want to tell me. She said she needed to disappear for a while.
Any idea where she
left her
disappeared to?
nest, found somewhere else to hide. I don't know where. I think she was afraid they'd get rid of her after she finished the job.
What job?
Who are they?
I don't know, all right? I told you already, I haven't spoken to her since.
And you have no idea where I can find her? Maybe she mentioned something to you, somewhere she could be hiding.
No, There was another nest at the end of the bricks. She brought me there once.
Okay.
She called it her secret burrow. No one goes there. It uses a different key from all the other shelters.
Yeah, the red one.
When she wasn't looking, I grabbed an extra key that was lying around in case he ever needed to hide. Maybe that's where Hanna is. But I honestly don't know. Please leave me alone.
Give me
Where's
that
the
key
key?
and I will.
I don't fucking know!
Well, what'd you do with it? You
It's
stole
around
it.
here somewhere. I don't know. Can I go back to my dream now?
The dream machines, they're dangerous. I think they're dangerous. You shouldn't be hooking up.
What else is there to do in this rat hole? Study for my law degree? Just fuck off back to your cushy upstairs life. And leave me alone.
Well, kind of a bummer if we can't help her, but at the same time, we got other stuff to
Abby.
do.
She's totally addicted to dream time.
Maybe with any luck, if we can take down the whole dream system, then in that way we can help her. If it's no longer an option. Okay, let's find this key. It's been a little bit since I looked at the journal. Oh, and this is just the characters available right now. Alright, we'll have to wait. Well, let's root around her boxes then. Oh, that was easy. Excellent.
I wish I could do something for her, but she has to want help first. Abby.
Yeah, there's
I wish
not
I
a
could
whole
do
lot we can
something
do
for
for
her,
her
but
as is, right?
She has to want help.
We're just some strange woman hanging out here in her little sewer house. I mean, even if we took the thing away from her forcibly, which I don't think is a good idea, clearly she and the dragonflies have access to it. They'll just find another one. Is it more than these two, or is it just these two? I get the feeling they're the ones in the picture. Maybe it's just those two girls.
Avoid threatening movements. Avoid unsavory company. Avoid any unauthorized communications.
Alright. Well, this vent at least I can get to, no problem. I know how to navigate to here. Okay. But before we go in, first, I don't think there's going to be anything necessarily interesting, but just to be thorough, let's examine this pink key.
It's a key to one of those hatches.
Indeed. And let's look at our journal. No journal. Alright. In we go. Ooh, can we actually crawl into that pipe? Because there's not much else down here. Yeah, it looks like that is pretty well it. Well, Zoe, are you prepared to muck about in the sewers?
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh, hey.
Are you Whoa, easy. Just put that knife down.
Who are you? What do you want?
Okay, I am Zoe, but I feel like we should let her know from the start Queenie sent us, because Queenie cared about this
The
kid.
best thing to do right now is to stay calm and tell her my name.
Now, the best thing to do is to give her as much information as you can so she understands the situation and settles
I
down.
should let her know why I'm here. I mean, she has no idea who I am.
Yes, we should let her know that. I think that's the most important,
Queenie sent me.
Queenie? Why?
because she's worried about you.
She's worried about you.
Tell her not to worry. Tell her I'm just peachy. Now get out.
Well, hang on. Let's talk a little bit. Is that really it? No, there she is. Okay. Hannah, we're going to have discussions.
I finally found Hannah. Now I just need her to talk to me. I finally found Hannah. Now I just need her to talk to me. I can't just tell Queenie you're peachy. She'll ask questions. She wants to know if...
I'm fine. Really.
Abby said Hannah's scared, that she's on the run. I don't think she's fine at all.
Well, no, obviously she's not fine. Her other hidey hole had at least a gross mattress that she could sleep on. This one's got nothing.
I don't believe her. There must be another way to get through to Hannah.
We'll try questioning
Abby said
first.
Hannah's scared, that she's on the run.
Although if we mention Abby,
I
that
don't
might
think
upset her
she's fine
too.
at all.
Well, let's see.
If you're fine, why are you running?
Who said I'm running?
Abby did. She told me...
Abby. So that's how you found me. She blabbed that duper. She's always been weak.
She's worried about you
I
too.
didn't give her much choice. I had to find you. She won't tell anyone.
She's always trouble. And she's addicted to the dream machine.
She is.
She really misses you.
We should agree with that.
She's
That would.
not my responsibility. I'm not her girlfriend.
Not anymore.
I'm not good for her. She's not safe around me. She'll get hurt.
Why?
Well, that's kind of
Who's
her
after
decision
you?
to make as well,
All
right?
these questions. Who are you again?
Zoe Castillo.
Right, and how is any of this your business, Zoe Castillo? Who do you work for?
Queenie, I told you.
No one. Seriously, enough with the paranoia. Queenie wanted me to find you. She's concerned. That's the only reason I'm here. You could show some appreciation for the people in your life who do care.
In my experience, they usually want something in return.
You might be surprised. Don't underestimate people.
Well, it's good to be
Don't
wary too.
overestimate people.
Yeah.
Look, I did stuff, a job, a dangerous job for some very dangerous people, and now I have to watch my back.
Then let us help you.
You can't help me. Queenie can't help me. No one can. If they find me, you really don't know who you're dealing with, and there's no way to stop them, all right? So just leave me be.
Well, we're not going to just leave her be, obviously. I think she does have a point that sometimes you do want to be a little bit wary about people. Which is, that's kind of fun. Zoe here is saying, don't underestimate people. People care about you. And Hannah's saying, don't overestimate. And, like, I'm still feeling suspicious about Reza. I think he could be secret agent or something going on there. And then, like, we saw that Zoe's therapist, someone that she thinks is there to help her, she's paying him to help her, but actually he's secretly a bad guy as well. Like, she's kind of overestimating people. I think it would help, though, if we could tell this kid, yes, you're right about the dream machine. It is addictive, because she feels like nobody else in the world believes her about that, right? Everybody's so into the dream machines. But if we tell her that, no, there's something to what you're saying, then I think that maybe she would open up to us a lot. But not an option. So what are we going to say instead?
Could she be running from Mr. London? He controls the criminal underworld in Propast. He might be connected.
I have a feeling she's tied in with something more conspiracy.
Maybe she's running from the Eye. They must know about Hannah's gang, and they can't be very happy about it.
No, I think it's even bigger than that. She's probably tied up because the election coming up has been a big theme in this game so far, so it's probably something tied into that.
If you're on the run from the Eye, I'm sure we can find a way to...
The Eye? I've been running from the Eye for years, duper. No, it's worse than that. These people control the Eye. They control everything.
Oh, the Syndicate.
I'm done talking. Go back to Queenie. Tell her to not worry about me.
She's gonna worry about you.
I don't think that'll be enough to make her stop worrying.
Fine. 1 second. Give her this. Tell her I got your message, that you did your job and that. Tell her that I'm working on it.
Those paintings in your room, did you
yeah.
paint them yourself?
You were in my nest.
Yes, I was.
I was looking for you.
That doesn't give you the right to break into my home, Suka. Those are my drawings. Why?
I recognize the images from dreams. Look, I know this sounds crazy and I can't explain
They're
it,
from
but
dreams, my dreams. And no, I don't use a dream machine. I just have weird dreams.
why would we have the same dreams?
How do I know you're not lying? I don't know you. I don't know who you are. Just go away.
I just... yeah. Okay.
Alright. Let's have a look at this thing. Obviously there's some kind of connection, and we need to figure out more about this girl, but she doesn't want to say anything, so I don't think it's going to help us to push her too much right now.
Hannah's dragonfly. I think she made this.
Huh. What'd she make it out of?
Please leave before anyone sees you here.
Alright, alright. Give her some money? No. I didn't think that would actually do anything. Okay.
Wait. Wait.
Ooh, okay.
Is it true? About your dreams.
I only remember the one dream, but there have been many others. I have amnesia, but my memories are starting to come back. And your drawings... I've seen those images before. It can't be a coincidence.
No coincidence, no story. Zoe, right?
Zoe Castillo.
I'll think about what you said, Zoe Castillo. If I think you're telling the truth, I'll look you up. Now I really need you to leave. I have things I need to do, and you shouldn't be seen down here with me.
Who's gonna see us? But okay. Well, someone might see us leaving the vent, but when we're down in the vent, I mean, most people don't even know that the vents lead to anywhere, so I think it would be fine. Well, we have options now. We could check in with Mira, or we're gonna pass Queenie, so maybe we might as well see what she has to say. Oh, still no journal. Okay. Well, on the plus side, though, we did find Hanna. She's not dead, so the situation is better than Queenie potentially feared.
You're making a smart decision there.
The Madame is in. She's been expecting you.
At long last, the castle dweller returns.
And with something
I'm really
for you.
sorry I took so long.
Tut, tut, this is delicate work. Stand perfectly still. Fly, little one. You look tired, Miss Castillo. Is everything all right?
I haven't slept so well.
No. And have you found what you were looking for?
You mean, have I found purpose in my life yet? I guess I'm still looking for some sort of deeper meaning.
Don't expect it to strike you like a lightning bolt from a clear sky. Purpose and meaning are rarely revelations, but rather slow awakenings. And meaning is what you make of it. I find great joy and purpose in building my little creatures.
What did they do?
So, any
Spy on
news
everyone?
about our Hanna? I assume that's why you're here today.
She asked me to give you this. She says she's fine and that she's working on it.
How did she appear to you? Do you believe her when she says she's fine?
No. I am wondering now, though, if I had done things in a different order, because that little exclamation point popped up in the right corner. Maybe there would be something different she'd have to say, like if I talked to Mira first and followed that quest line a little longer. Huh.
There's no reason to worry, Queenie. I'm not sure that will help Hanna, or convince Queenie to give the campaign her full support.
I think we should be truthful, though. Queenie potentially could help Hanna, and giving the campaign her full support isn't the most important thing here. There's a kid's life in danger, we should definitely consider that, and now we have reason to be a little bit suspicious of the campaign instead, which, oh man, yeah. I should have seen what was going on with the campaign first before I talked to Queenie and try and convince her to throw her support behind it. If we have reason to doubt it, then it's pretty unethical to tell her, yeah, go ahead and support us.
I don't want to worry, Queenie, but Hanna did not sound fine. Maybe it'll hurt the campaign, but I don't think I should keep this from her.
I don't think we should keep it from her. And I think it could potentially actually help if we're honest with her, then she might be more willing to, like, okay, you were straight with me, I'm willing to support your candidate.
Honestly, I don't think she's fine. She's scared. Her friend Abby told me she's been hiding. She's afraid of something. Someone.
She didn't say who?
Nope.
Abby didn't know. And Hanna wasn't very forthcoming.
She doesn't trust many people. She barely trusts me, and I have... Well, I hope I've given her enough reasons to trust me. But she's had a hard life, poor girl. I appreciate your honesty, Zoe. Thank you for tracking her down. Where is she now?
I trust Queenie. I think I am going to go ahead. Maybe I'm overestimating her. I could be wrong, but I think I am going to tell her.
I can probably trust Queenie, but I don't want to betray Hannah's trust.
I don't want to betray Hannah's trust, but I think Hannah's in way over her head and she could use some help.
It can't hurt letting Queenie know where to find Hanna.
I mean, it could.
Maybe she can help.
It could hurt a lot, but we're going to go ahead and roll the dice that way anyhow, because I feel that Hanna needs help, and there's not a whole lot of help we necessarily can give her, but Queenie potentially could, so.
You know those yellow towers?
The so-called wireless power grid.
What do you mean?
They were never part of the grid. Those towers were built for another purpose.
What purpose?
What about them?
There are children living in the tunnels below. They call them nests. Like you said yourself, it's a whole subterranean city. Hannah's hiding in one of those nests here in the bricks, just past the stairs to the plaza.
I'm glad you've told me. I won't betray your trust and seek her out. I'm just happy to know she's close.
All right, we are not moving
I'm sure
on.
she's busy, and I need to get going.
No, I want to know, what are those towers if they're not wireless power grid?
So-called wireless power grid. What are those towers?
I honestly don't know. I do know they were never used for the wireless power grid. They were built after they dismantled that system. I have my theories, but that's for another time. You have gone above and beyond your duty, Zoe. You have shown that you care about our community. And while I'm still worried about Hanna, at least now I know she's alive. Very well. You asked for my support, and you have it. I will endorse your candidate. The bricks stand behind Unity and Leah Uminska.
Now I'm nervous about that.
Maybe Unity and Uminska are innocent, but I can't keep the truth from Queenie, regardless of how it affects our campaign.
I think so, especially because she seems like she could be a very beneficial ally to have, and we will lose her if it comes out afterwards that there is something shady going on with Uminska's campaign and we didn't tell Queenie about it.
Maybe Unity is involved in something illegal. But if I tell Queenie that, she'll probably withdraw her support, and that will damage our chances in Propast.
No, I think honesty's the way to go.
Maybe Unity and Uminska are innocent, but I can't keep the truth from Queenie. I wish I could just accept your support, but I can't. Not now.
Oh? And why is that?
Leah Uminska might be involved in something illegal, or at least unethical. We don't know for sure yet.
That is unfortunate. Even the possibility that Unity might be mixed up in something objectionable makes it impossible for me to lend my support to the campaign. I'm sorry, Ms. Castillo, but there is too much at stake.
Couldn't we investigate and then come back?
Your investigations uncover no funny business, but I'm afraid this means I cannot support the Social Democrats. I hope you understand my position.
I do.
I do. And I'm really sorry.
So am I. If you ever need my help with anything else, I'm here. I owe you that. I'm afraid there's work to do, so I'll have to ask you to leave. Good day, Miss Castillo. Oh, before you go...
Yes?
You mentioned you weren't sleeping well. Do you dream?
Do you know anything about dreams?
Constantly.
Yes. Pay heed to your dreams, Miss Castillo. Do not underestimate them. I remember the first time you visited. I told you you weren't quite here. And you're not. Part of you is lost in dreaming. And part of you is a dream. You're not all here. That worries me. I think more than anything, you need to remember. And you need to wake up.
What do you mean by...
I don't know. Like I said, there is work to be done. But remember, I'm here if you need me.
I'm going to tell you something extremely cryptic, and I don't know what it means. Thank you, Queenie. Alright. Well, bummer for our campaign that we didn't get her support, but we did try, and I think it's probably better this way. If it turns out there is something shady, I think she... and we didn't give her any kind of heads up, then I think she would be very, very upset. What are you guys talking about? Alright. Let's... Okay. Go ahead and talk to Mira. Anything to say about this now?
Baruti asked me to transfer the downloaded data to this cryptocoin.
Wit. He's the diametric opposite of Mira. Quiet, calm, focused. He never says a word, but that's part of his charm.
How did it go?
I got the data.
So you're not completely useless after all. That's a surprise.
Mm-hmm. Listen, you wouldn't even know anything about this.
I'll download and decrypt it.
If I hadn't have brought it to you. So, don't give me the sass, Mira.
One sec. Basic encryption, standard syndicate protocols. Let's take a look.
I don't really know what I'm looking at.
Financial transactions, Petal. Big ones. From various shadow accounts into the party's campaign. Well, fuck me. What do we have here?
What do we have?
Unity's taking bribes.
Well, yes, obviously. These are just standard corporate shadow accounts. Won't be too hard to trace the transactions. No, I'm talking about the rest of it.
What's the rest of it?
There are detailed records of meetings between Uminska and Konstantin Wolf.
Wow.
Arranged and attended by Waticorp officials.
What?
Ooh.
Jesus Christ. The Mother Chords have kept files on everything. Like it's just business as usual. What a bunch of gandas. And look at this. You know there's been talk about regulating the Dream Machine.
I've heard some rumors.
Yeah. Uminska's been an outspoken proponent for regulation, and
according to this, if Unity wins, Uminska's going to give Wati a carte blanche to sell dream machines and operate dream emporiums in Europolis. Waticorp will be able to provide government-licensed Dreamtime access to everyone, everywhere, all the time, unrestricted. So Uminska's not the messiah this city was hoping for after all.
Oh.
There goes my vote. To shit.
So, what are you saying exactly?
That we made the right choice in warning Queenie.
The bribes and kickbacks are only part of the story, Battle. I'm saying Uminska is collaborating with both Konstantin Wolf and Waticorp. And fuck knows who else.
Maybe all the serious
Whether it's
contenders.
For money or power,
so it doesn't matter which
or some
one
other
wins.
Reason, who knows? They can't both win the election.
In other words, it's bad.
Badder than bad, Petal. This could be the biggest, baddest thing since the last time Waticorp was in the news for trying to fuck us over.
I still don't understand what Uminska stands to gain from collaborating with Wolf and European Dawn.
Power,
I'm sure
money.
The answer's in there.
Probably some
somewhere.
of the standard things that
There's
people do
terabytes
shady
of this
stuff
shit.
for.
We've only scratched the surface. But this is not my problem, it's yours. Take it.
You're not interested in following up on this?
Shit. What should I do?
Your data, your problem. I can't tell you what to do with it. But I can tell you what I would do.
I would actually like to know. What would you
This
do, Mira?
belongs to the world. Keeping it secret benefits no one.
Agreed.
If I were you, I'd publish it. Anonymously.
Reza.
Luckily for both of us, you're not me. Whatever you decide, Bettel, you'll want to tread carefully. Heads will roll. Make sure one of them isn't yours. Also, don't bring the eye to my doorstep. I'll deny everything and throw you to the wolves. No offense. Gotia.
None taken.
I've uploaded the decrypted data to your iris. It's locked to your voice print. Go do whatever it is that you're going to do. And leave me out of it.
All right. All right, so I actually understand where she's coming from with all of this, right? Like, She was interested in checking it out, but it was way hotter than she expected to see, and she doesn't want to take chances. All right, fair enough. Can't hold that against her. But now, this is a tough decision. I don't want to talk to Reza. I don't entirely trust him. But I do trust his boss. And maybe getting the information there. Baruti does seem like a really nice guy. But I'm afraid if we talk to him, then he's going to do something like, I trust Uminska, I've spent time with her personally, I think I should have a face-to-face, heart-to-heart conversation with her before we do anything, and I think that will go very, very badly. On the other hand, if we go to the press with this first, it's going to tank any kind of relationship we have with him. Like, we'll get fired from the campaign, he will not want to be our friend after that. Well, she said so. Zoe said he wasn't really a friend anyhow, but he wasn't like someone she disliked. He was just a work colleague that she respects a lot and didn't feel quite comfortable being casual and friendly with. Oh, who's calling?
How are you getting on with, things?
Actually, I just finished. Where do you want to meet?
The Cabana, on Sun and Shine Plaza. I needed some artificial stimulants to keep me going. Meet me there, whenever you're ready.
Will do.
I do want to go to the Cabana, just because we haven't been in there before. That's the shop up there that has a new beverage every day. Shoot, I'm just feeling like that's not the right move. Baruti has connections, and maybe he'll get the word out, but Reza is part of a newspaper, and he's the one who had the first Wadi Khor story, right? And he got the story all around the world, so it seems like this is information that we need to share with everybody, and he's got an outlet to everybody. It just makes the most sense to take it to him. I don't entirely trust him, but I think the newspaper's going to be the way to go. And I feel terrible doing that to Baruti. He really does seem like a nice guy. But as big as this is, I think we have to bypass Baruti and we have to go to the press. So, yeah. Oh, right to Sully, not to Reza. Excellent. Okay, yeah. I think we give this to Sully, although I'm a little concerned that... it is dangerous. Sully says he's willing to stand against everybody and take the heat, but I'm kind of concerned he might end up dying over this.
Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best.
What's Jonas doing now?
I apologize for being so testy the other day. I was under a lot of pressure, but that's over now. No longer working on that story, thank Manu. It was really getting to me. I'm actually glad Sully shut it down. I was angry at first, but then... I was getting nowhere. My sources went quiet. No one was talking. I'm not even sure there was anything there in the first place.
What was your story about again?
Whatever the Church of Vaultec was doing, it was before the collapse. Everyone involved is long gone. The world is a different place. Sleeping dogs, etc.
I don't know, actually. There's all kind of things that have their seeds planted a long, very long time ago, and they just keep going on. You think that everybody's moved past it and the world's somewhere else? Nope, some of that stuff's still there.
Well, now I'm helping Reza with his story, and it's good. It's good. He's a good journalist. You're lucky to have him. We're lucky to have him. Honestly. I apologize for being so testy the other day. I was under a lot of pressure, but that's over now. No longer working on that story, thank Manu. It was really getting to me.
Let's talk, Sully.
Hey, Sully.
Zoe, please tell me you're here to reclaim your man. He's driving me up walls.
No, I'm not reclaiming him.
I'm kidding. He pines and fills my apartment with misery, but I understand. It's no walk in the park being married to a newsman.
We weren't exactly married.
We were not.
Yeah, I'm stepping in bok today, aren't I? No more tasteless jokes. I shall be as solemn as the moment requires.
Well, it's actually a pretty solemn moment, because I have brought something to you.
Is this a social call or a professional one?
I have something for you.
Ah, a professional visit. Now I am intrigued.
Oh, shit. I don't know what to do with the data. If I give it to Sully, I'll break Baruti's heart.
Yes.
And our friendship.
Yep.
But if I give it to Baruti, the truth could end up getting buried.
That's my biggest fear, and I think we have to go this route because of it, because we just cannot take that chance. I mean, it sucks. Baruti's definitely going to feel screwed over, but at the same time, I think that this is the way we have to play it. Now, interesting, I say... So when we were here before, and then Sully's being all flirty, and she says, I think he likes me a little more than he should, but here... They're broken up, and he's not trying to make any moves. He's saying, oh, have you come to take him back? He's driving me crazy. Like, he's kind of like he's sort of hoping maybe we'll get together. So he seems like he's a good friend.
I honestly have no idea what to do. And there's no simple answer. I just have to make a choice.
I mean, that is what it is. This is a game. So to me, I feel like I do have more options than she does, because I could always just, like, reload and choose different. But... we gotta just make a choice. We gotta make a choice. So, I worry because I feel like there might be a right choice and a wrong choice. Am I making the right choice? Am I gonna get a worse end with this choice? I think this is the way to go. Yep, we're gonna hand it over.
This data is too valuable to give to Baruti. He'll take it to the party leadership and then... who knows?
Exactly.
Maybe they'll find a way to shut him up.
Oh, I hadn't considered that, but that's possible too. They might kill him, they might... We gotta just do it this way.
Records. Financial transactions. Documents linking Unity and Uminska to Watercorp and Wolf.
I beg your pardon? Where in Manu's name did you find these documents?
Well...
Baruti tipped me off. He's had his suspicions and he asked me to find evidence.
And you brought it to me, to the hand, instead of your...
It seemed like the right thing to do. That data, It's all in there, all you need for a full exposé.
Christ our Savior on a bucking bicycle.
It's dangerous information, Sully.
Oh, we'll keep your name out of it. Yours and his. Be sure of that.
Well, thank you for that.
Gasha! And I was going to vote for Uminska.
Oh.
The hand endorsed her for crying out loud.
Well, you're gonna have to walk that back.
About giving the data to us?
Yes.
No. But I don't want anything more to do with it.
Be sure about it, Zoe. It's done.
Right away. We'll need to verify every fact and triple check with our own sources.
Will you ask Uminska or Watercorp for a response?
Huh? Oh, well, that depends. If there's a chance they could destroy the evidence or hide the trail, then no. No, we won't. And this is why we must move fast. I need everyone to come in. I don't care if they're half a world away. Everyone!
Please keep me in the loop.
I promise. Now, please, excuse me, Zoe.
Of course, yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I like that this man walks around with pants and a jacket and everything else like he's dressed for cold weather, but then he's got his sandals on. Well...
It's been a week since Reza walked out the door. I really thought he'd come back. It's time we talked about what's next.
But you know what? I'm unreasonably stubborn. And if he wants to talk about it, he's the one who left the conversation in the first place. He can come back and talk about it. Otherwise, he left to go live with his buddy here, so fine. Not talking to you, Reza. It is still on there. Okay, let's go talk to Baruti. Oh, Baruti, I'm sorry, you're not gonna like this. I don't know. It's a tough choice, but I do stand by it. I think this was the better way to go. Do our best to make sure that the information has the greatest chance to get out and be shared with everybody and not suppressed. I think if we gave it to Baruti, it would be a lot easier for things to go sideways. So, yeah, this was the right call. Okay, and what time is it? I think I'm going to actually go ahead and wind things down here. And then when we come back next time... I'm gonna try to avoid talking to Reza, I think, if the game lets me. It's petty, but it really bothers me a lot that she was trying to talk to him and he walked out of the whole apartment, the whole conversation. He just walked out, go live with Sully, hasn't come back to talk to her at all since. For a week! That's not a way to treat someone you care about. So no, we are not gonna be the one to cave. We're not gonna go initiate a conversation with him. We're just gonna move on with our life. So next time, we will not be talking to Reza. We will go forward and we will go break the news to Baruti.